Hey everyone, we're back. We have a good episode here just to end the year out and start the new year.
Hello, everyone. Hello,
Um,
everyone. I am Henry
and I'm Mary, and we're in the kitchen.
in the kitchen all day, every day.
So we thought we were talking and we were thinking about not really just going into the new year like it's a new year, fresh, have to do everything different.
Which it is kind of right. We definitely do know it's a new year because we don't want to kind of throw mixed signals. But I know what you're saying, though.
Right, because it's been proven that you start,
Right,
but do you finish?
right.
So we were thinking how we could set goals that we actually accomplish because you could say it, but there's a practice that you can follow so that you can actually meet your goals. And that's what we were here to talk to you about today. We have a couple
Absolutely right.
things.
So it's not only motivation, right? So we know it's not motivation because everybody got these health goals because we know it's a known fact
Right.
research, right? Everybody want to lose all this weight by February comes, it's a wrap. So we're
Valentine's
right,
candy,
right.
right?
Everything under the sun. So we're trying to. I think goal is a heavy word. We haven't really thought of another word, but we're just going with goal setting. And this is why in the kitchen is so unique because we just a little bit outside the box. So yeah, so we can definitely start with the goal setting conversations and
Right.
take it from there.
So if you're watching, you can write down 15 to 20 goals. That's how we started out. We wrote down 15 to 20 goals. That's just going to take a minute or two. Just they don't have to be measurable, attainable. Just write down any goals that you
Anything,
have in
anything,
any
anything.
areas. Any areas. It could be family, finances. It could be health, wealth. Just any goals. It doesn't
So
have to be in any one particular area. It could be in all areas of
So
life.
let's just break down the areas really quick, and then that'll probably help them out. And I know it helps me out, and
Mhm.
that's just the way my brain works. So these are the areas that we would want anyone to focus, or at least these should be these starting points,
Okay.
right? For you to
Okay.
at least get some goal setting, because you could just start writing stuff down. It doesn't really make sense. So these are the areas that we feel that'll create a harmony or just keep some structure within yourself, right? So we have spiritual, excuse me. So spiritual, give me an example of spiritual.
You may want to pray more. You may want to read the Bible more. You may want to do a
Connect,
Bible study
right?
or
Whatever that
connect with
high, right?
other people who
Whatever
are
that higher power would be, because we respect everybody's religion and decision. So
sure.
whatever that is, that's spiritual. Then we have the personal growth, right? The personal growth will be more along the line for self-development, right? So hey, I'm reading 10 books this year, like
Right.
about what, about
Whatever
finance, like
area that you
whatever
want
the
to grow
areas.
in.
Yeah, and you know your areas, you can't lie to yourself and just know your areas. So
Right.
yeah, the other one would be relationships, right?
Okay.
Relationships. So then relationships could be
It can be any relationships. It can be romantic, friends, platonic,
right,
family relationships, business
right.
relationships, whatever area you set a goal in for relationships.
All right. And then we have career and business.
Kind of goes with what I was saying too. Also with the relationship, it could be business. You may want to increase your income.
Right. You might want a
Um,
new job. I know a lot of people want new jobs.
right.
And for you solopreneurs, it could just be, hey, I want to make for X amount for the new year, and
Hmm.
if I don't know if you're in sales or whatever, which I am, but for me, just throwing it sideways is just one of those things that's ongoing, and we could get a little deeper on another episode. Then we have health. Fun topic of health. Everyone. I'm a strong believer in health. I believe if your health is on point, everything else kind of falls in part together, kind of, you know what I mean? And then the next one we have family, right? Family could be doing more things together,
Right.
right?
Spending more time, spending quality time, doing activities, eating together.
Right.
It could just be where.
Something purposeful with
Right.
the family.
Right.
And then the last one that everyone loves, right? Money, the moolah. So again, it's just like,
It
hey,
could
how
be
much
right.
it could be
Honestly.
saving, how much I want to not waste, how much I want to earn. Like there's so many different ways to kind of tackle this goal. But these are the core, I guess, concepts that we were thinking that you can
You can set your
actually
goals
start to
on.
exercise with, right?
Right. You set your so now that you have an idea of all the different areas, you write down 15 to 20 goals that you have. It'll just take a couple minutes in those areas. Like again, it doesn't have to be something that you know you can meet, because then it why is it a goal sometimes if you
So
know you
please
could just
challenge yourself. That's basically what's going on.
right,
Okay, don't
right.
don't
Challenge yourself. It's
don't put
okay.
something in there that you know that you're going to achieve January 3rd and be like, oh,
Right,
I'm good.
right,
Now you really want to challenge yourself throughout the year, and it's
right.
not easy. It's simple, but not easy.
So the next thing is setting a deadline for it. So now you've got your 15 to 20 goals. Now you're thinking about when you can achieve those goals. You may go we did 3, 6, 9, 3 months, six
6 9,
months, 9 months, 12 months.
right?
So basically each quarter, give yourself a check-in, or if you have a coach, accountability partner, someone who can help you attain those goals also is something that we recommend.
Highly recommend.
Yes, for sure. And that'll definitely help you to see which ones you can meet earlier, and some of them that are going to take a little bit longer towards the end of the year.
And I just want to add, I think support is super important. Don't be afraid of reaching out. If it's a friend or so on and so forth, hold yourself accountable, right? If it's even through Google, I'm a G Suite kind of guy. So what that means is I put things on calendar, give me enough phones, give me alarms, like whatever that is. And if things are not working out, it's okay if you get off the bandwagon. The bad thing is just don't stay there, don't stay in a rut and just quit, right? Like it's so easy to quit and just forget about it. Then we'll be having the same conversation for 2025. It's okay, allow some grace. And what that means is if you do catch yourself, which you will, like, hey, just get a reset. Who can I talk to get me back on the court, I guess. All right. So that's just my 2 cents on that. I think it's super important to have support because in the beginning, everyone's motivated. It's just kind of pretty much just staying on the course.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so now we've written down our goal. We set the deadline for it.
Awesome.
So now we're working on believing that we can achieve it.
Right. I
Because
think can you pull up the scripture that I actually really like? I came
which one?
across this, the one in Mark 5:35. Remember?
No, which one?
We'll come back to it. We're working on
Okay.
it. Yeah.
Okay.
But it's a scripture that again and it goes back to the support. Like what's going to continue to motivate you? What's going to continue to motivate you and just kind of push you through it. You know what I mean? And again, it could be affirmations, it could be sayings, it could be YouTube, it could be channels like this, it could be a bunch of things just to kind of get you going. Mindset is probably the number one thing. It's the believing, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's the believing. If you don't believe, you don't have anything. So these are going to be some super cool questions just to ask yourself or ask your partner. And actually, this activity was supposed to be for some college students that right now we don't. They kind of know it all, but don't really know anything,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And this activity was for them. But again, we got on this platform to actually provide a better, I guess, source for other individuals that we know need it, right?
Right, right, right.
Cool. So these are some of the questions that I wrote down that I think are super powerful. The power or the answers are in the question. So I guess the first one, let's go with how will you stay motivated? Right? That's a question. Please write that down. How will you stay motivated? Right? So you would know. Okay. At least for me, working as an entrepreneur, just working on my own, me CEO is looking at my bank account. That is super motivating, right? So if my bank account is low, it's like, hey, bro, like what's going on?
Mm-hmm.
I think another one is, hey, what skills do you need to develop? Okay, to be that person, right? You got to create this belief, but also that ideal person that you want to be. If you keep doing the same things and keep getting the same results, it's time for a change.
Mm-hmm.
What do you
Right.
think?
So you have to believe that you can do it, and then sometimes you have to adopt certain skills so that you can do it.
Right.
We have the passion for it, we might have the motivation, and now we have the belief. But there are some things that we do have to learn. There are some things
Absolutely.
that we do have to tweak. There's some things we have to adjust. There's some things that we have to experience or understand in order to meet the goals. And that can be tricky sometimes. And again, you have accountability partner, a
That's
coach.
it.
Those are people that will really, really help you to catapult to where you want to go.
Yeah, that support system. We're gonna
Yeah.
keep preaching that one. We're gonna
Yeah.
definitely keep preaching that one. So then that was the second question. So what skills do you need to develop? Another question. We do have a lot of questions, but I'm just trying to pick out some good ones. And take it from there. And I want to say one of my other ones, or at least the ones that I feel, how will you feel when you achieve your goals?
Mhm.
That's the one. Like, I'm going to feel ecstatic. I'm going to feel like words can't describe the way I feel. Like, I'm going to feel relieved. I'm going to break like family curses. Like, I've been broke since day one. You know what I mean? So whatever that is,
You
like,
might feel healthier. You might feel more free. You
Right.
might feel happier. So when you feel that, what is that going to do though? When you feel like that,
when you feel
happier, freer.
it keeps you on a good note. And then, again, everybody, I think for me it's just that whole conversation of good vibes, but positive brings positive, right?
Right.
Like some individuals, if you're watching this video, it's because you're already kind of on sync. You just need a little bit of push sometimes. So
Right.
again, if you're negative, it's going to be negative. If you're positive, it has to stay positive. Is it easy? Heck no. Heck no. But these are the questions that you'll ask yourself, and just create that. And visualization as well is a big, I believe, key factor to
Right.
get you
Right.
there.
And then the last one that we really think is really
Oh, can I
good.
have one more? Can I
Oh, yeah, of
all right.
course.
So, is there anything that scares you about your goals? That was the one. Is there anything that scares you about your goals? Right. So, if anything doesn't scare you, you're not thinking big enough.
Yes.
Okay. If it doesn't scare you, you're not thinking big enough.
Yeah.
And that means that you're playing it safe. That means that you're not stretching. That means
Right.
that you're not
Right.
going to your full
Yes.
capacity. So if it
Definitely.
doesn't scare you, you're playing
Rethink.
too small.
Rethink it.
Cool.
Yeah, sounds good.
Thank you.
And so then the last step that we feel that you should really be taking is the action.
Okay.
Do it.
Right.
Do it, right?
Right. Do it now, or what was
do
it?
it. Do it now.
Do it now. Do it now. Do it now, or just do it. Right.
Yeah.
Everyone knows, these.
You can do it pretty. You can do it ugly. You can
That's
do it little. You can do it big. But just do it.
Just don't stop.
Yeah.
Just don't stop.
So do it and be consistent and don't stop. And then you are going to meet your goals.
Right.
You have to.
Yeah, absolutely.
You have
And
to.
again, it's the support system. Just to recap, support system, right? We want to write it down, because if you don't write anything down, it's just a dream. Anytime you put it down on paper is a goal. I forgot who told me that. Hopefully, I know someone told me that, or I read it or something. But set a deadline, and just said those are just marks. So we're going 3, 6, 9, and then 12.
Right.
What else? Then we have
working on our mindset, asking ourselves those questions that you gave to them, developing the skill set that we need in order to get
that's
that.
important, though. The skill set is really important. So please, we can't stress that enough, man. Work on your skill set. If you don't know, we would love to just have a conversation. You could just DM us, or just put something on the comments and be like, hey, I don't know what skills I need. We'll definitely love to work with you and just have a conversation. Absolutely.
For sure. And then finally, take 5. Our take 5 is take the step.
Yeah.
Take the first step.
Right. Take that leap of faith, man. You got to jump, man. Even if you don't know what's in that book bag, you got to jump off that cliff. Because if you keep playing it safe, you just don't know what's on the other side.
That's it. So those are our take 5s that we do and we recommend, and they will get you to your goals. They will get you to your goals. So that's it.
Yeah, we really breeze through this stuff. And that's just it. We know the 2024, everybody's gonna be, oh man, I got the new outfit, or I'm popping this, or I'm popping that, or whatever that is, man. We not really on that one. We just know we've been grinding this bad boy out, and a good grind, meaning, hey, we just been staying on the course and just keep educating ourselves, but we're also working on personal growth. I know for myself and for her, she pushes me more than I push her at times, but this is what this is about. That's my accountability partner. I didn't even know that. But all that to say, this is pretty dope, and it works. And there's going to be some dark times. There's going to be some dark times. So please, again, comment, shoot us a DM. I'm not throwing my personal
But
number.
even though you
yeah.
say that I push you more, at the end of the day, we still know mindset controls your assets.
Yes.
Okay?
So
And
yeah,
we're going into 2024 with that. So we just hope that you take 5 with us, do those 5 things, and you're definitely going to see results.
absolutely.
That's
So
it.
again, we wish everyone who watched this, right, whoever watched this video, wish you only the best. And again, if you want a deeper conversation, or you need some skills, or whatever that looks like, drop a comment and we'll definitely get back to you. And again, we're looking to grow, and we're looking for different topics, right? So just put it in the comments, and then even if you don't like us, that's cool, but please tell us, right? I love it.
All right. That's it. We're out. Take 5.
All right. Happy New Year, everyone.